grammar class. So pay attention because today we are going to be learning something important. Today we're going to be learning about jobs, our dream jobs. But what is a job? A job is an occupation that we do when we grow up. For example, what all the boys want to be? Athletes. In this case, this is a football player. We also have jobs like this. This is a plumber. A plumber. Someone who fixes your sinks. Then we have jobs like this. Electricians. This is an electrician. Someone who works with electricity. This is a very dangerous job. Then we have jobs like this. A musician. Musician. A musician can be someone who sings or who plays some instrument. For example, the guitar, or in this case, the trumpet. Then we have dancers. This is a very hard job as well. You can also have jobs like this. This girl is a reporter. This is a very important job because we get the news from the reporters. In my case, for example, I am teaching you this lesson. So it means that I am a teacher. That is my job and that is my profession. That's what we are going to be learning about today. But first, remember to write your date. So, today is Wednesday. Remember to use capital letter. Wednesday, 28th. Then we have the month. We are working on April. April 2021, and finally the name of our school, which is Los Robles. Los Robles School. So let's write the title. We can say, for example, my dream job. My dream job. But pay attention because before learning this, we need to remember something that we see before. For example, the rules about the does and the do. So, do you remember what do we use these words for? We use the word does when we talk about he or she. And we talk about do for people like me, in this case, I, only one person. We use two words, I and you, because when you ask someone, that person is going to answer with the word I. Okay? So let's see the first example. What do we need to ask someone what does person want to be? The first word is the word what. Then we have a blank space. and then we have the subject. We have the phrase want to be. So let's build this sentence. What if the subject is you, in this case you, what auxiliary do we need? What word? Does or do? Of course this one, because this is the one that works with the word you. So here we have our question. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? You can answer in many ways. For example, in my case, I could say I is the answer. Remember, when they ask with the word you answer with the word I. I blank to be an artist. I to be an artist. What is the word that goes here? It could be the word want or it could be the word wants. You remember that we use the word want when we talk about I or you. So we use the word want. Do we have to use the letter S here? No, not in this case, because we are working with the word I. I want to be an artist. An artist could be someone who paints. One more example. What blank, then we have the subject want to be. Let's talk about if the subject is, for example, Mary. Mary is the name of a girl. In this case, a girl is the word she. She. Now, what is the word that we need before she? She works with the word does. So in this case, we are not going to use the word do. We are going to use the word does. So the question is, what does she want to be? What does Mary want to be? Let's build the answer. We take the subject, she, blank, to be a nurse. So, she to be a nurse. What is the word that goes here? It goes the word want or wants. Remember that when we talk about the word she or he or she, we don't use the word want, we use the word wants with letter S. She wants to be a nurse. What is a nurse? A nurse is the occupation that takes care of the patients in the hospital. But now you are going to help me to build these answers and questions. So let's take a look to the number one. What is the first word? What, blank, the subject, want to be. I'm going to show you some pictures. For example, in this case, look at it. So let's think about the subject. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a boy, so it means that the word is he. He. So, what blank he wants to be. So, he works with the word does or with the word do. So in this case, we see the words with the word does. So we have to write the word does here. does. What does he want to be? Take a look at the picture. What is the profession? Is a painter? Is a teacher? No. It's a photographer. But first we need to write the answer. Subject. We repeat the same subject here. He want or wants? Wants. We have to write the word wants. He wants to be a, and then we have to write the name of the profession. Pretty easy. We have to write the word photographer. Now, let's move on to the next one. What blank subject want to be? Let's see the next subject. Pay attention to it. It's a girl, is dressed in white, and she is looking through a microscope. What is that profession? Think about it. So what want to be? So it's a girl. In this case we use the word she. She. Does the word she work with the word do? No. It works with the word does. She with the word does. So that's the word that we have to write here. That is our question. What does she want to be? What does she want to be? Look at her. She is obviously a scientist. Scientist. But before that, we need to write the answer. We need to repeat the subject. She wants or wants? Of course, the word wants. She wants to be a, and then we have to write the name of the profession. Scientist. She wants to be a scientist. That is a very hard profession. Let's move on to the next one. Number 3. The word what, blank, and then we have the subject. The subject in this case is you. Someone is asking you, what do you want to be? What do you want to be? So, of course, the word you works with the word do, and that is the word that we have to write here. Do. What do you want to be? I, the subject. Remember that we always answer with the word I. I to be a. Now let's see the next profession. Look at this boy. He's dressed in white. What would that profession be? What do you want to be? I want, and not the word wants. I want. Do we have to add the letter S here? I want? No. In this case, we only use the word want. I want to be a. What is that profession? Of course, it's a chef. I want to be a chef. A chef is a person that cooks for restaurants, for example. But finally, let's go to the 4th question. What, blank, then we have subject, want to be. Let's see the next profession. Look at this girl. She's dressed in pink and she has a short skirt. And she's kind of dancing. So think about that. What, want to be. So let's take a look to the picture. It's a girl or it's a boy? Of course, it's a girl. So we use the word she. She. She works with the word does. Does. So we use the word does here. What does she want to be? Take a look to her. She is a dancer, or she wants to be a dancer. So, before writing the word dancer, we need to complete the answer. She, we repeat the subject, she, and then we have to use the word want or wants. In this case, we use the word wants with S. She wants to be a dancer, which is the answer. She wants to be a dancer. As I said before, a very hard profession. So that was your language and grammar class today, guys. Think about what do you want to be when you grow up. See you next time.